The Nazgul have surely tracked us here.
They will find more than they bargained for. Clean wounds, and they never unsheathe their weapons. This looks like Eltariel's work.
Well, she is indiscriminate. By the look of it, some of these would have made good followers.
We must find her before she eliminates all our potential recruits. Though if she did, we'd have little need of an army.
If you were looking for ring wraiths, you're too late. But before I engaged him, he was speaking to an orc who was different than the others.
There are worms nearby. Perhaps they can tell us what is going on.
If we take them alive.
You don't decide whom I let live, Ringmaker. You'd both do well to remember that.
The Nazgul have dealings with special orcs. What are they?
They're called the Chosen! I don't know what they're chosen for!
What is the purpose of the Chosen?
Secure the hide here! It's something to do with the Seeing Stone! That's all I know!
What have the Hydeia revealed?
Only the Shriekers know! The Chosen kill anyone else who gets close!
The Chosen, where do they come from?
The Shriekers make them in some kind of ritual! All very secret! I don't know where!
The ritual to create the Chosen. Where is it performed?
No one knows! When a captain's selected, the Shriekers send a worm to tell him where to go!
We must tell Eltariel what we know.
This need not concern her. We have our mission and she has hers.
Her mission is the destruction of the enemy that tracks us. The more information we share, the better.
Were your messengers forthcoming?
The Witch King is using the Hydeia to track the ring.
They extend the Palantir's reach. Orcs called the Chosen guard them.
And the enemy may hold the Palantir, but the Hydeia themselves are vulnerable.
So, we know your design.
And now we dismantle it. The Witch King attempts to regain what was lost.
He will succeed only in losing more.
Your fight is folly, Ranger. You accomplish nothing. The Hydeia belong to the Witch King. He tracks you, and soon he will dominate you.
Hurry! They must not reclaim the Hydeia.
They will not. A Caragor would help us cover ground more quickly. Once we have retaken these towers, we should find Eltariel. She must know what is happening.
She could be watching us right now.
The Witch King has ordered me to reclaim this Hydeia. I am chosen, and you are nothing.
Have you thought about why Eltariel was selected to be Galadriel's blade?
I can't presume to know what is in an elf's mind. Surely this Galadriel would seem the best.
I don't question whether she is the best, only whether she is the first.
Hey! This is where you die! Your life will bleed out into the shadow of this tower, and I will reclaim the idea for the Witch King! Suffer me now! I scorn you!
These chosen are tales indeed, and Nazgul are wise to create such powerful servants.
However powerful the Chosen may be, the ritual to create them is where they will be weakest.
Indeed. When the final tower is ours, we should turn our attention to finding the ritual's location.
Manfred! You will not reach the top of this tower! This idea belongs to the Witch King! And so do you, Ranger. You're a dumb one! We will purge this foul elf from you! Submit to me! Unworthy coward!
With each tower we reclaim, the Witch King's vision diminishes.
We will rob the Witch King of more than his vision. These Chosen will stop at nothing to secure the Hydia for their master.
The Witch King cannot be allowed sight over our plans or our forces.
There is another worm we must intersect.
What message does he carry?
Orders for 3 captains to report to the Chosen ritual. He'll pass through this camp.
Well, he's going to find it curiously empty.
Since your interrogations, these worms move under guard. I'll move to high ground to eliminate the escorts.
Not all of them.
We'll see, Ranger.
Here they come!
Are you just seeing them now? This will be easier than I thought.
Where are the captains who would become Chosen?
They're coming from the fort. They should be here shortly.
Seems our friends are eager to meet us.
Good. Our friendly competition is not over yet.
You're not mucking this up for me! I'm going to get promoted! Chosen! Whatever you call it! I'm going to put your insides on your outsides! Stop, you maggot! You're too late! They've already summoned me, and while I'm becoming chosen, you'll be lying here, cooling. I know that trick! I only kill true warriors! Try me! Chosen! Chosen!
Yes, my lord.
I'll stick to Joe.
You will submit. Join the army of the Bright Lord.
Yes, we should work together! Understood, boss.
Well, that's 3 captains who will not become chosen. But there is no shortage of recruits to take their place.
Any who are selected we will target. If we cannot yet stop the Nazgul, we will slow them down.
It is time we attacked this chosen problem at its source.
The closer we get, the closer we come to facing their master. So that's how the Chosen are created. I thought it'd be more festive.
The Nazgul is entirely focused on the ritual. This is the perfect time to strike.
Archers cover the approach. It would be wise to eliminate them quietly.
Everyone, hit them together!
Join us, brother. Welcome, Talion. Come to join these 3 in service to the Witch King. For that is your destiny. You must know this. We will never stop. Not with the Chosen. And not with you.
Well, stop teasing him and get on with it! I was expecting something more impressive.
Don't care about that. Just care about the killing. Submit to me. You will serve the Bright Lord.
I am chosen master. Chosen master.
Submit. I am your master. I'll be your chosen. For the Bright Lord you will fight!
I shall serve as your chosen
Master.
Well fought. But this was not the last ritual, and it will not be the last fight.
The effects of our victory will be far-reaching. We've seized the initiative. Now they are forced onto the defensive.
Back an enemy into a corner, eh? Usually when they become the most dangerous. Eltariel should be nearby.
I do not doubt it for a moment.
The Nazgul is holding some of your followers.
We must recover them.
Such loyalty to the orcs.
What day is tomorrow? There goes ahead!
We knew you would come. Now, join your army in service to the Witch King.
Tremble before me! You do not deserve my blade!
resist. You are the need to test. He tries to sacrifice me. I like routine. I do. When I was first sent out to war, I made sure to join the companies with the best captains. The most strict dogs. You saved me from the Nazgul.
Our army remains strong, and we have all but assured the Nazgul cannot track us.
But they are still not defeated. As long as they are out there, we are not safe. You least of all.
Our followers are returned and the Hydia are secure. The Nazgul's power is diminished.
And yet, this sense of dread grows. We need to return to Minas Morgul.
And see what the Witch King has wrought.
This is the end!
The Witch King has made his home here.
When our army is ready, we will cast him out.
Dark magics infest the very bones of this city.
It is no longer Minas Ithil. It is now Minas Morgul.
I tracked the Ringwraith here after we drove him from Shelob's cave.
Came to lick his wounds.
All we did was chase him off. Be on your guard.
Your ability to track the Nazgul, another gift from Galadriel.
A gift. That is one way to put it.
We are here for the Palantir. That is all that matters.
And we will have to fight our way to it. The city is crawling with orcs.
They need not be obstacles. We can turn them into valuable assets.
The Nine will stop at nothing to seize that ring.
This ring is not their prize. It is their destruction.
The Ringwraiths cannot be destroyed. They always come back.
But you don't stop fighting.
No. Not ever.
To destroy the Nazgul forever, there must be a way.
If there is, I have not yet found it. Stay by my side, Ranger, and I will show you what a Ringwraith is.
Faster, or it'll be time for some extra
The Witch King has taken possession of this city. Now, he will take possession of you.
To my side, Talion! Lady Galadriel's light protects us!
Watch as I massacre your followers.
He has robbed us of our followers.
Talion, move into the light!
You will submit to them. Your orcs will not take this city. They will be entombed in it. We cannot be defeated. The She-Elves knows this. Your traitor orcs cannot challenge me. You cannot defeat the Nine. You will join them.
has been done to you?
Kneel before your king.
Were you granted vision?
Yes.
Then you understand. These were once great men, but they could not resist a ring of power.
Sauron's rings were designed to subjugate their wearers. I realized that too late. But now, I have crafted a ring that is perfect. This one is pure.
Pure what, I wonder?
So long as that shadow hangs over the city, we've no hope of retaking it.
But there are other places in Mordor we can conquer. We need only build our army. If they better understood their quarry, it would give them pause.
The Nazgul is near. I feel it.
We will defeat him as we did Suladan. Hammerhand. Of all the Nazgul, his fall was most tragic. His rage knows no bounds.
The Dark Lord will have his prize, Ranger of Gondor. That fortress is a tiny island surrounded by a sea of darkness. And the tide rises against you.
Probably best if you handle the Shrieker, Master. We'll handle everything else.
You hold this fort for the Bright Lord! You will not falter!
Cannot win. The armies of the Dark Lord, like his powers, are limitless.
Open fire!
He will need someone to replace him.
Slow him. What about yours?
We must track down this Nazgul.
Eltariel may have found him already.
This Nazgul is injured, we have the advantage.
Hammerhand was known for his strength in life. If anything, he has grown more powerful in death.
I'm making a habit of saving you.
I prefer the version where you don't impale me.
Where is the Nazgul?
Nearby. Can you keep up?
Do my best. It was not the first time for you to face Helm, was it?
I've faced each ringwraith more times than I can count.
And you've never defeated them.
Not yet.
Then why do you keep fighting?
In the war against darkness, sometimes stalemate is victory.
For now, the battle must be won.
All Helm's servants, the Drakes, are most dangerous.
If we could dominate one, we could turn the weapon of the enemy against him.
Like a ring of power. You do nothing to dispel my fears, Elf Lord.
I don't know which scares me more, the Nazgul or his pet drakes.
Nazgul when they are defeated.
Their spirit endures. It returns to Barad-dûr, growing in strength until it can again take physical form.
So, they are banished from death.
My master commands that you serve him. But your she-elf friend, I will take her head and hands as trophies. We cannot hide from the huntsman. My torment ends. Yours is simply beginning.
You should have given me your daughter's hand when I asked. For your daughter's safe return.
Please, don't fight him.
If you kill me, you'll start a war.
War has come!
You stood beside Sauron as he gave these kings the very rings that doomed them!
Those rings were meant to bring order. Sauron deceived me. He deceived us all.
Knowing what you know now, still, you crafted a new ring.
We crafted a ring. Why else did you pick up my hammer? It is not noble men we are dominating, but savage orcs. And it is with this army that all Sauron has wrought will be undone.
No matter the cost.
A Drake would have been a great asset. The Nazgul are Sauron's hands in Mordor.
Then we must cut them off. Whenever I find you, I know the Nazgul must be close.
As long as you wear that ring, they will be closer than you like.
For now, I have no choice. How many Nazgul are there?
Just one.
Isildur.
The king who cut the One Ring from Sauron's hand.
And wore it on his own. This is the legacy of your rings, Celebrimbor.
These men died at Minas Ithil.
These are no longer men! Ah! Do not hesitate! The only mercy for them is death!
Raising his enemies, denying them rest, turning them against their brothers. Is there no foul stratagem the Witch King will not employ?
There are bound to be many more. It's best they don't see us coming.
They were your comrades. Now they are my slaves. Tremble as your friends turn against you. Your armies become mine.
Come, Talion. Isildur must be nearby.
You will submit to the Witch King, and at our side you will serve. Or you will die, and I will raise you as my puppet. You have a choice before you. You don't. You will share my torment, brother.
Talion, get inside the light!
You still do not understand, but you will be made to. All who are called will serve the Dark Lord. There is no escape, even in death.
Castamere.
He serves the Dark Lord still.
Isildur will raise more of Gondor's fallen. I will track him. You and I will meet again.
Well, as long as I wear this ring, I'm sure that is true.
He swells his ranks as fast as we deplete them. There is no stronger enemy.
All enemies have a weakness.
Or a strength that can be used to our advantage.
We have conquered the forts of Mordor.
Then it is time to take the fight to Barad-dûr and to Sauron.
This is your fate.
Isildur awaits.
We bring this water.
We have conquered the forts of Mordor! But it is still not ours! Sauron's army advances, ready to butcher every last one of us! But we will not die under his rule. We do not serve the Dark Lord! We will sally forth on the battlefield and take this land for our own! You fight for Mordor! You fight for the Bright Lord! Charge!
Eltariel, we must push through!
I'm pushing! You worry about your orcs!
He is so bloody fast!
Your army fights well! For orcs,
They get the job done in their own way.
I suppose it falls to me to put you down, same as it's always been. Fine. Get ready, because I'm going to hack off your limbs and your head and every other bit besides.
I don't want to fight! Yeah!
Rattox been killed!
You'll never escape the pit! Too soon! He's too soon!
fight harder, you demons!
Your time has come, Talion. All that you have wrought has led you here. We are bound together in this brotherhood. This is the fate of kings and men.
It shall not be mine.
I cannot allow this. Isildur, I release you! No!
Find peace in death.
He was not yours to release.
And he was not yours to enslave!
I did more than that. You broke Sauron's hold. You dominated him.
And I will dominate Sauron. His armies will be mine.
We are meant to destroy Sauron!
Sauron cannot be destroyed.
Celebrimbor is right. We fight and fight, but evil always returns. Talion, we can end this here.
We must ensure order is restored to light, not darkness.
I will not trade one Dark Lord for another. This is not the end I have fought for!
But you are not the only one fighting.
No, he is not. This is not about your petty vengeance. Or mine. This is about restoring order to Mordor. To all of Middle-earth. The end you fought for. You are but a vessel. And there are others. The Lady Galadriel sent you here for a reason. Together, we can bring Sauron to his knees. We can finish what our people started so long ago.
Our sacrifices are not in vain. This is the only way.
See the future you have wrought. A bright lord instead of a dark one.
You pitiful man. I gave you sight, and yet you still do not see.
You showed me a fate I could not change.
You are wrong. When you and Celebrimbor forged a new ring of power, I saw where your path ended. Locked in battle against Sauron at the top of Barad-dûr. And you won. Sauron was enslaved, and the Bright Lord rose in his place. The armies of Mordor marched forth under his banner, and Middle-earth fell under his heel. That is the future I fought against. future you prevented. Because you saw Celebrimbor for what he was.
No.
Your war is not yet ended, Talion. Whether a bright lord or a dark lord rules Barad-dûr, the balance of power must be maintained, or all of Middle-earth will fall.
Minas Morgul.
Yes. From there, Mordor can be held back.
How? The ring is gone.
I asked you once, how much are you willing to sacrifice? Open your eyes. Open your eyes, Talion. Open your eyes.
As long as I have breath in my body, my fate is my own.
You must have rocks in your head. This is Minas Morgul, and you are one man.
I am one. But we are many.
Listen to that lunatic in the rim.
Did you hear that?
He's a ranger!
Target the Great Walker! He's raising them all up! Hook his head off!
Talk when you need him! Kill you! That's it! Get behind! I'm on him! Cut you down! A good blow! He's right here!
yours, brother.
I am not of darkness yet. And I am not your brother.
This mortal is ours. You cannot see inside me. Nothing of my soul remains.
Then I banish you.
Minas Morgul is mine!
Serve the bright Lord now!
In the body of elf or man, you are unchanged, Celebrimbor. Your deeds be forgotten.
Sauron and Celebrimbor became one, locked in a prison of perpetual war. A flaming eye, casting its shadow over mortal. Talion had retaken the city of Minas Morgul, but his war was far from over. His greatest battle would be fought against the shadow within himself and the tower to the east. To hold back the darkness, to save the world of men.